Right then, hello. How's everybody this evening? I'm just double checking that all of my things are working properly. It all seems to be. Streaming on YouTube, streaming on Twitch. Is everything working properly? I'm not seeing a signal through my YouTube. Come on. Ah, there we go. Right, cool. Everything seems to be working. Sort of. I'm live. I can see myself. Cool. Okie dokie. Everything is working except for my chat on YouTube, obviously. Alright, give me a second to refresh that. Hopefully that will kick back into action. So I can actually see who's chatting to me and who is watching. Ah, there we go. Right. Picture. Live chat. Everyone can hear me. Everyone can see me. Cool. Right. Who have we got? Hello, Chad P. Hello, Player 1. Hello, Thornmore. Is that what we've got for the moment? That's all that's chatted in the... that's been saying hello in the chat so far, so how are you guys doing this evening? Yeah, my internet signal is, not bad today. It decided to have a little bit of hiccup right as I started, so don't worry about it. I'll give you my usual disclaimer. I'm going to stream for about 4 hours this evening, so if at any point my stream completely cuts out and dies, just go back to my main YouTube page. I will immediately set up another stream, because I plan to do 4 hours this evening. So, with that out of the way... Oh, hello, Mowgli. How are you doing? Right, so with all of that out of the way... Twitch is just being an arse today, so... Twitch, what are you doing, internet? You're doing it to me again. Right, let me just try and change my internet connection over to something that is going to be more stable, cause... Yeah, man. There we go. Right, hopefully... that internet connection will be slightly more stable. The other one is being a bit of a dick this evening. Okay, right. We're back in action. So, plan. Let's finish off this robot here. I started armoring him up a little bit before I started running the stream. So, I will armour him up and make him look not quite so unfinished, because we did set this guy up to work properly, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, he just needs a bit of sprucing up then. We will sort out his... Yeah, we'll sort out his armour. Play 1, so far it seems stable since you mentioned that. Yeah, my... internet isn't the best at times. I live by the sea, and all of my internet around here is wireless. That causes problems. Yeah, you can head back there. He's not scraping. Not sparking. Right, that's fine. Okay, we will armour this dude up then. Make him not look boring. Did I add... panels to my toolbar? No, I didn't. There are too many options in the toolbar menu these days, and it's impossible to find the things you need. Construction components. Oh. Ah! A thing grew. Right, well at least his auto collection is working. Still not sure why that mech keeps trying to turn around, though. When I let his gyro do its thing. But like I said, I've blueprinted my farm robot. If he continues to be a dick, I am just going to delete him. Well, I'll grind him down. and I will just print off the one I published on the workshop that I know actually works properly. Do we have any construction components? Yes, we do. There we go. You gonna dock back up? Nope, missed it. Whatever. He'll have another try when he comes back. Right, so what did I want? I want to put those on the front of them as covers so that they look cool. They are covered up. They are also accessible. So let's have a bunch of them. Welder. What do we need for these? A bunch of parts. Oh. Well. Put those parts into production for a moment, and I will go and deal. Oh, so now you've docked. Yeah. Whatever. Let's go get that spider. Ah, I opened the wrong door. Oh, sounds like there's two of them out there. Yep. Come on. Thank you. Get down. Yeah, there's definitely another one of them around there. Oh, there he is! Right, the door is completely blocked with spiders now. I can't physically get past their models until they disappear. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, well, that's more spider meat for the machine. Where's that? There we go. Cook me some more spider meat. In fact, let's take a few bits of them for me to eat. Ooh, I need energy. Let's sit down on my couch and get some energy back. Yeah, I mean, I used to always turn the spiders off for more before this update, because they were kind of bugged, ironically. And they just spawn, like, constantly in waves. Turrets wouldn't recognise them half the time, and they generally just be a nuisance that didn't add much to the gameplay. Now, I actually quite like having the animals on as the occasional little environmental hazard, because they seem to be on some kind of 2 minutes later or 30 seconds later, whatever it was, a spider will appear again. And my internet connection is just not having it today. More lag. Yes, I can see. What is going on with my internet this evening? Come on, internet, behave yourself. Are we good? Have we stopped lagging? Are we happy again? Fine. Okay. Okay. Solar flares, maybe. I hope it's not solar flares. Right, anyway, we were building panels on this guy. My welding animation broken. There we go. Fine now, apparently. Another ship dragging anchors across transatlantic cables, possibly. Yeah, I pay my bill as well, Thornmore, but it doesn't stop the service providers being crap. Even when they say, yeah, we provide the best service in your area. Do you? Yeah. Like hell you do. Let's put a bit more armor on this. Ah, need more steel. Right, I'll just have to keep an eye on my connection speed. Hopefully it won't freak out too much. Oh, hey, Unleashed 20, how are you doing? Yeah, right. Right, that can go there. What should we do about this bit? Right, we've got these shapes. That's one. That's I want. 1, 2, 3. That was the alternate one for the other side. And then let's put some shapes that all join up. That'll do. And that'll do. And then in the middle, I was going to put one of them, but I need interior plate. Do we have any interior plate? There is some. Fantastic. Right, then I wanted to stick camera on the front of him, just so he's got some kind of face-like thing. Oh yes, Mowgli. Everybody provides the best service, but none does a good connection. Yeah, they've all got lovely customer services people when you call up to complain, but it doesn't help you not being able to connect to the internet. Unleashed 20, you are in despair trying to replicate, build an aircraft. Ooh, have fun with that. I know that feeling of despair when you're trying to work something out and it's not playing nice. Welded those up, didn't we? Right, what do we need for you? Interior plates and construction components. Can't pull them through there, that's annoying. Let's build some of them. One downside to living in a more rural area, not enough potential customers in the area for providers to see it as cost effective to extend fibre. Yeah, I don't think there's any fibre internet where I live. Like I said, I'm right by the sea. It's not hugely rural. Well, once you get about five minutes outside of where I live, it starts getting very rural, so I suppose it is. But, yeah. Internet speeds around here aren't the best. Oh, and you went off and did your thing. Oh yeah, I need to put alarms on him so I know when he's off on his adventures. So, that's another thing we'll do to him in a minute. Let's grab some computers for that camera. We got any? Ah, one short. What's that fun more? You've got air mods, plane part mods, never use them. I used to use one of the plane part mods all the time, and it was literally only for the wheels that came with the mod. There was a... What have you missed? There was maybe a few panels that I would use, but it had a really good set of wheels for building small mechs with, but it's a massive mod just for one tiny set of wheels. And then I ended up kind of seeking vanilla alternatives instead. What's that, Chad? The way your internet is acting, it almost seems like you're using messages in bottles would be more reliable. Sometimes it would. Did you reconnect that time? You did reconnect that time. Okay, cool. Alright, so, on that subject, let's put some sound blocks on the top of him. So I want to get these guys finished off today. Or at least get this greenhouse, like, up and running and functional and producing food regularly. Oh, I deleted my ramp on this side. Because today I mainly want to focus on getting a factory up and running, so I don't have to keep going hand mining. Because I went through a few of my blueprints, or I went through some of my recent designs and blueprinted a bunch of stuff, and I want to try and build some of my new things from those blueprints, like my Scarab Sphinx miner thing that I built recently. That I definitely want to get up and running, because it's cool, I am proud of it, and it will come in very, very useful. And I also need to finish it off properly and publish it. And we need more parts. What's that? Out in space, chilling. Next I hear pew pew. Okay, fights like I need more parts. I'm gonna starve to death if I don't keep on top of this eating thing. Oh, storm's coming in. Lovely. Right, let's do that. Let's weld them while I'm here. What way around did we name them on this guy? What am I doing? Just look at the sound blocks in the control panel, you fool. Help if I could see how much way. So we got. That one's dock. What did I do for dock? Number 2. And launch is number 3. Okay. Oop. Oh, I'll just go around. This is that and that welded up. So you get to what were you? Farm block? Farm bot 2, that's the one. F bot 02 sound block launch. Oh, the dock on the left hand side. I'm OCD about it, so it'll drive me mad if I don't do it the same way around. Dock on that side. We will copy all of that and just paste it onto there. There we go. You get to be launch. So F bot 2 sound blocks. There we go. Right, dock was that one. And launch is that one, but a little bit longer. So it can tail off nicely. There we go. Fun more. You have a brain system installed, no idea how to set it up. Unleash 20, biggest issue you have is sizes. Either it looks way too big or way too small to fit anything. Yeah, scaling Scaling's a bit of an issue in Space Engineers sometimes, because we've only got two drastically different sizes of blocks. So I often find that I have an idea and then go, oh crap, it doesn't fit. Or occasionally the opposite, oh crap, I've done too much. That's the wrong one. Right, well he's off again, so he definitely is working nicely. It's fine by me. It's a shame his gyro is being a dick. I'm not sure why. So, F bot 2 docking. Nope. Bum bum bum. Oh, I didn't put the F bot 2 tag on it yet. That's why I couldn't find it. Right, connect. So, when this one Yeah, when this one connects and docks up, we want those two sound blocks to play. So, there we go. So when he's connected, we're going to play that, and when he launches, we're going to play that. And that way we know when he is doing things. We'll also add that tag onto there, so that is easier to find. And at some point, we actually need to name the base. Oh yeah, I did. Dread Farm, didn't I? Because there's a whole bunch of stuff here that needs naming. That. Can all get tagged properly. Those are my airlock buttons, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Let's clean them up, because there is one thing I can't stand in this game. It is messy menus. They drive me mad. But we'll take Red Farm airlock. We will stick that on all three of them. That makes more sense. That is the F-bot camera, because I'm currently looking at it. That is the antenna for our base. Let's give that a proper name. I was going to call it Dread Farm for now. Cool. That's my couch. Button panel. That is the F-bot 02. That's F-bot 02. That's number 1 over in the corner. And yeah, we'll just have the button. Say that. Oh, airlock vent as well. Let's tag that. Now what are those two vents? Is that... Yes, right. So, D Farm 01. Air vent. Greenhouse. Can I reach that other one from here? No. Yeah, that's definitely that one. Right. That's nothing naming. Let's manufacture some more crops. We've now got a nice little pile of stuff building up. F-bot docking port. Why is that docking port got small steel tubes in it? Food sorter docking. Oh, because it's... Eh? Maybe they got in there earlier. Oh, it might be that one. Anyway. Let's produce some bits. So, what am I like for seeds? I've got 5 grain seeds, so we need to grow some more of that. Let's do another 10 of them, another 10 of them. Oh, no, that's 100. That's the wrong button. No, we'll just do 10 of everything. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 seeds, didn't I? So we'll plant that there. There. And then when the last one grows, all the others should have reached full maturity, and you'll harvest a lot. Do. Fruit. I got a full 10 then, didn't I? So I can plant the whole row. Awesome. Oh yeah, I also need to change that block there. How's the old internet signal doing? It's not been kicking off, has it? No, looks fine. Okay, that is a bunch of crops. Have we got any more? Vegetables. Let's do a row of vegetables. I haven't found any mushrooms yet, have I? They are apparently on Pertum, from what I've been told. They are just super rare to find. I'll bung them back in there for the minute. Eat a bit of meat. Right, so what do we do around the front? What do we want to do around the back? I'll just try and mirror it around the back. I think I had that like that. That like that. Oh yeah. Then we've got one of them there. Can't reach the other side from here. We're going to have to go around. Ah, there we go. That's much easier. Why was I not doing it from there in the first place? Can't you make it plant and harvest? No, at the moment there is no vanilla way of physically automating the planting process. The player has to physically interact with this highlighted section here and plant the crops manually. There's no way to automate it yet. There are a few mods popping up that I haven't checked out yet that can supposedly do that, which I might have a look into for the next stream. I want to try and keep this as vanilla as possible, but if people really want to see me try and automate the whole process with a farming mod, or a planting mod rather, I'm not completely averse to the idea. On Pertum, mushrooms seem to be equal rarity or finding them growing in outer wrecks and unknown signals. Oh. Yeah, well I'll find them eventually, I imagine. That's a point. Unknown signals. We need to go hunting for them at some point. We still need to get out of this canyon. We do up there. Okay. Right, yeah. Let's just completely mirror the armor, because it's probably the easiest way of doing this. Least smegging around. So, there's that. That. Done this slightly differently to the one that's on my mobile farm. But I like to not always do things exactly the same. Try out different ideas occasionally. Sort of shaped him a little bit differently. Right, let's get in there. Let's finish this armor off. And then we can go looking, setting up a printer. Seeing if I can't print me my my new mining rig. Oh, actually, though, first I want to set out the foundations of what is going to be my factory. So I need to build a refinery and at least a couple of assemblers. But I've been doing quite a bit more base building recently, so my architecture skills aren't as weak as they used to be. I feel like I'm actually getting a little bit better at making, designing buildings. Let's give that a different armor skin. A bit more texture in there, please. There we go, grey armor. Good. What do I think about starting in space? Oh, hello, Alexander, by the way. What do I think about starting in space with Apex? Should be shuttle rebuild, like... Yeah, I think they should probably give the space pod an update. I mean, I generally don't do a lot of space stuff in this game, ironically. Mostly because space mechs are just flying ships with legs. So I very rarely do the space start, but I reckon as soon as they went to all the efforts of updating the starting pod into this nifty little rover we've got now, probably should give the starting ship a little bit of love and a bit of an update as well. I mean, we have got lots of nice new vanilla parts now to update it with. Weld some of these up. Oh no! Oh god. I'm actually stuck down here. Oh, I'm gonna kill my crops. Ugh. Right, note to self. Build a guardrail over the back of this. Because I am legitimately stuck and I don't have a jetpack. Bollocks. Well, I've probably killed those crops. Oh, yeah, I need to cover that up as well. That looks horrible. Okay, that was daft. Thank you. Yep. That is literally all it takes to kill everything. Fantastic. Right. Well, that is a valuable lesson to everybody watching, that is all it takes to kill the crops. Ooh, my suit energy is low. And also, to replace all of that, I would either have to physically go through each one and remove the dead stuff, or we can cycle the robot and he will collect it for us. He won't collect anything, but he will at least remove it from the beds for us. Damn, that was a complete waste of all of my grain. Shh. Sugar. That was all of my grain, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Sweet. Absolutely fantastic. Wonderful. Right, well, before I grow anything else, I'm going to fix this floor, because I want those floor blocks to be different. Damn. Oh well. Valuable lessons learned. That one. That one. Yeah. Really doesn't take much to kill your crops, apparently. Build that guardrail before I get distracted. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. Problem with having an ADHD brain. You have like 30,000 ideas a second and you don't know which one to do first. Oh, I know why I fell down there in the first place, because I didn't put that in to secure it like I normally do, because that helps to provide a little bit of cover. I'm now less likely to fall down that gap. It also secures the docking port to the wall a bit. It keeps the wobble down. Right, we need to go and find more grain. Ugh, I am so annoyed at myself for that. That is frustrating. Oh well, I'm sure I can just find more of it out in the wilderness. We'll go scouting again at some point. I think actually we'll make the pods on the side. Oh. No, don't say I'm stuck again. Ah, for smeg's sake. Really? Oh, there's no jetpack thing. It's more precarious than I thought it would be. Yeah, I like that better. Nicer. Rebuild that. What if... There we go. That'll stop me getting too far. Leave it like that for the moment. Yeah. Right, that'll do for the moment. I can finish him off later. You. Go and remove all that for me. Damn. Oh, you idiot. Oh, cool. So, we killed basically everything we had. Right. Let's be a little bit more sensible this time. Not accidentally get everything killed. Water's high, blah blah blah, everything's good. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you just produced some more stuff. Ah. Okay. I'll do a whole row of it. We get any more veg out of that as well? No, we did. Right, now we'll keep some seeds spare in case we mess it up again. Because that's the last thing I want to do. Right, let's have a look. After I sit down and get some more energy back. Let's go and have a look at laying out this factory. Fully charged? Yes, we are. Sweet. Right. Oh yeah, let's turn off that AI recorder so that I don't have to see its little name there. Same with you. It's on you, the sensor and the AI recorder. We'll finish building you later. Don't need that on show on hood, and don't need that on show on hood. Okay, right, so factory. I want to build something that produces parts. Now, I could build it here, but I might want to set up another greenhouse, and I might want to put them side by side. So maybe build the factory this side here. Because that is the way in and out of this area anyway. I'll be driving in from that direction up here. Yeah, I think I will start building a factory around here. Oh yeah, we can also hide that red-based GPS. Don't need that visible anymore. I've got my farm antenna. Yeah, I think I'm going to build it here. I just need to be able to give that farm a bit of room to breathe. So, bum, 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 bum. Where do we want to build from then? You're about there, aren't you? So yeah, we build out. Let's grab that concrete colour that I like. That's 3 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3. So you're there. Leave a block as a gap. Yeah. Ah. Need steel plate. Obviously. Thank you. So, I'm going to pipe it into that eventually, I think, but... something like that. That can be the outer wall of it. That will hopefully still have enough room to move. Maybe not. Actually, you know what, let's give it a little bit more room. In fact, what's this gap? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks wide. Yeah, might move the warehouse over, the factory over a block. Oh, cool, I'm getting radiation exposure. Wicked. How big's that? What we got? 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Want to give a block gap there. There's at least some room between it and here. Let me go on as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. More steel plates. I think I need to manufacture some now, actually. We've got any steel left. We don't even have any iron left. Right. Not going to make the same mistake we did last week and go on a 10-minute journey for no reason, because we are sitting on an iron deposit. The reason I moved the base over here, this was it. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Ground away a load of iron for no reason. Well done. What if factory slightly embedded into the ground? I mean, I could. I've got a loose idea of what I want to do, but I want the factory to have like an exterior docking bay kind of thing. I should have blueprinted that whole building, really.
Inventory full.
I've got a loose idea of what I want to build. Pop that in there, and maybe actually haul up a load of steel. Be a good idea. Build a load of that, and we'll drill a little bit more, and we'll eat a little bit more. Yeah, I've got an idea for a docking platform thing. Oh, spiders. Where? Yep. It's more fun having the spiders on here, I think. Gives you those little moments of panic. Right. Yeah. Right, so how do I want to lay out this building? Got a vague idea. Because there's the design for it that I've just done in my Alien Survival series. I don't want to copy that exactly. I'd just be too lazy. But there's also an idea I've got from one of my creative worlds. I want to try and replicate, sort of. This base is laid out drastically differently though, so it won't be exactly the same. I think I ended up shooting out all the blocks by mistake. Right, so we're looking at how does I design that other building? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, let's put more floor in. Oop, next one. Oh, hey Dave Morton, how you doing? Yeah, those spiders make some lovely sounds. I quite like the sound design on them actually. Right, so let's find. Have I put any of that stuff on here? No, I haven't. This toolbar is an absolute mess now. Right, so refineries and assemblers. So, I want to do the industrial assembler, because I like it better. And also, I want to copy that colour. So, we need... How do I build that other building? I want a 1 block gap at the back. But actually, you know what, I might put the assemblers on this side. Do it that way instead. Let's say, so that's going to be our back wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks in the middle to play with. That is fine. So if I build that there and that there is a gap in the middle for me to move down. There's space at the back for modules. There is a space beyond that for moving around the modules, and then this can be the outer wall. And then that'll be the same on this side. We can pipe it in through the floor here, and then we can have that feed out up to there. That will be fine. Cool. And then we'll have... So that'll be a gap there. I don't want to make this thing absolutely huge, or else I want to try and keep it kind of compact, at least a little bit. So yeah, that can be that, that can be that. Let's... Oh, you know what? Let's build some fancy doors. I like all these new gates that we've gotten recently, but I never really get much of a chance to do anything with them. And that's an odd number wide, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, cool. Let's use some of these for the interior doors in this factory. But yeah, let's give that a block of space. If I can actually get in there, that's just way too tight. Oh, it helps when you put the door in the middle though. Actually lined up. And that gate gone. There it is. Okay, so this building's ended up being a little bit bigger than I thought. Yeah, that... Yeah, well that'll be the assembler side of it. And then we can take them out of there. And we need this to be airtight, so I will go and get some interior plate, is what I'll do. Interior plate. Do we have any? No, we don't. Right, let's make a bunch of stuff. 100 of them, another 100 of them, 100 of them, 100 of them, 100 of them. Not power cells, we don't need 100 of them. Just have that building in the background so I can pick at it. There we go. And something going down again. Yeah. There's so much stuff here that I need to weld up. Then we can have that in the middle to join them up. In fact, that is not going to be the piece that I want to use. Because I'm going to have that conveyor line feed out there. So, T-block. T-block upside down, like that, shouldn't be an issue with air pressure, although I can just about breathe out here anyway. So you're going to get attached to there. Let's temporarily connect that up so I don't break anything when I do this. We put a pipe in there. We can put a pipe there. Just to fill in that gap. With them. Cool. Right, let's weld that's back up. Thank you. There we go. Sun's down anyway, it's not like it's producing food at the moment, but at least that's reconnected. Cool. Right, so that's going to be that. Let's get that infrastructure built first. Because the floor is just a big pile of steel plates, I can weld that up as we go. I'm going to run out of suit energy again. Come back, we'll pipe them back in. Hello robot, how are you today? Actually, that's a point. Let's move him over here, so he's a bit more helpful with his spotlights. There we go. Oh yeah, we picked up that spider meat, didn't we? Oh. Build planner seems to be having issues lately. Doesn't seem to clear its history properly. What's that? 4 more TechBot spider. Yeah, that's my Zebra Respawn Mech mod that I've been working on. If I die and get blown up, or if I die and he gets blown up, I will just spawn another one. But knowing what this game is like, could spawn anywhere. Ah, there we go. Right. Piped in, and yeah, I'm sure Build Planner's having some issues at the moment. Not a fan of spiders. Oh, so many people aren't. I love spiders. I'm a big fan of creepy crawlies. Right, so that's going to get piped into there. Bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. And we're going to need. Going to pipe those two into there, like so. We'll have 2 of them. Piping into there. Go, and then get these 2 up and running, and get these to produce all of the parts for us instead. Make life... Ugh. 1 plate? Seriously? Cannot withdraw 1 interior plate. Thank you. Right, so that's going to be that, that's going to be that. Let's dig out these. Weld up some floor units underneath it. Could have made a bunch of steel. Yes, I did. Yeah, I should probably have a look at making some better tools as well. Right, that can be the floor underneath. You may or may not put modules down there eventually, but yeah, also need more steel. Oh, we've got loads of it there. Give me some steel. There we go. Right, that'll be the floor. Let's get these guys sorted out. In fact, actually, do the 1 for the moment. And we can get rid of the little assemblers. Let's use the proper ones instead. We should be good for all that stuff, hopefully. Displays and computers. Ah, we've got the displays and we've got some computers. Cool. Right, we just need a bunch of computers. Fantastic. In fact, how many computers is in one of these? I am just going to grind you away, because I'm getting rid of you anyway, and you've got all the parts that I want. Groovy. Right, that is a better assembler up and running. What stuff did I drop here? All that kind of stuff. We can replace that at some point. We might end up building something else on here instead. Right, what have we got for you? But let's grind you out as well. Use your parts. What's that, Alexander? How do I get inspiration for my mechs? I get inspiration for them from all kinds of things, like anime shows that I watched when I was a kid, sci-fi movies, other computer games and stuff like that. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm playing a fair bit of Mech Warriors 5 recently, and that has given me lots of ideas for new mech designs. And then sometimes I just get a stupid idea. I just want to try it out and see if it works. I need some displays and metal grids. And you are working correctly. Fantastic. Cool. Awesome. Right. Oh, hey Benoit, how you doing, mate? Could do some upgraded tools. Yeah, I think now that we've got... There we go, our second assembler up and running. Let's have a look at better tools. Because I always forget about that doing survival runs, because I spend so much time just playing around with the creative tools on. That needs silver, they need cobalt. Well, I know I've got cobalt, so let's have one of them, one of them, one of them. What did have cobalt? Oh, it's iron I've run out of again. Is it iron? No, there's a whole bunch of it there. I haven't broken any conveyor connections. You've got a whole bunch of iron. You are piped in through there, which goes into there, which goes up into there, which goes into that. So why are you not pulling the stuff I need for the tools? Or is there something else I need? Oh, fool. I forgot they've changed the system, haven't they? I need to dump my old tools in to get them upgraded. That's the one. Fantastic. I do actually like that system better, to be honest. Character tools. Cool. Right. Up. Upgraded things. Cool. Yeah, cheers for that, David. I forgot they changed that system as well with this new update. Okie dokie. Right, we have got them sorted out. Let's dump all the stuff that I don't immediately need on me. Here for a second. Thank you. Hopefully not kill any more crops. Dump that meat in there. And take a few more packets of crisps with us. A bit more meat. Let's eat one of those. And let's sit down and have another recharge. What's that? You don't know if you know the Sibrin Supreme Commander 2. No, that doesn't sound familiar, but my mechs remind you of them, do they? That's cool. I will have to go and check that out. Yeah, I'm always open to suggestions on new mech related stuff. Definitely need to build some base lights as well at some point. And we need to do a whole lot of rejigging over here. Right, so we've got them up and running. They can build stuff for us. Let's sort out the other side of this building, which is going to be the refinery side. Oops, steel. Steel plates. Time are we on? Oh, we've only been in for an hour. That's fine. Oh, plenty of time left. We'll do another row, at least. Looking like there's a gap there. So we left a 2-block gap there, so we'll leave a 2-block gap on this side. I'm only going to put in one refinery because my power consumption is about to skyrocket. So I need to also think about that in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a better view. Exactly. So 1, 2-block gap. That can go there. That is in line with them. And then I'm going to put... get rid of that. Where's my cargo containers? Ah, there they are. Cargo containers. So, I was going to stick... grab that colour. Change it over, put a cargo thing there. So I need interior plates, of which I have none. Let's make some more then. Let's make more than that. That'll do for a moment. I can have that there, connected directly into that, so we've got a bit of refinery access and general storage. And then we're going to run that conveyor line through the floor. I'm going to leave that in case I want to put a module in there. I'll take that out, take that out. Or we could run it through the ceiling. You know what, I want pipes running through the ceiling. I've done pipes running through the floor a million times. Let's do pipes running through the ceiling and the walls. That'll make things maybe a little bit more interesting, although it is going to be trickier to get up there, but... oh, at least that storm will be charging up my battery nicely. Actually, no, smeg it, I'm just going to go through the floor. It's quicker and easier. We'll get it set up. I want it up and running. What I do need to do, though, is completely move all of this, because this is actually going to be a central corridor. Unless I change other things about this design. Yeah, actually, let's change that. Let's have that as a front door instead. Otherwise, the building will end up being absolutely huge. I'd like enough room to be able to... Where are they? Do I had them on my toolbar before? I'll probably top them all off again. There we are. Got components. Oop, used all of them as well. No worries, Mowgli. I will be here for another few hours. Feel free to drop in and out if you want. 1, 2, 3 block gap. I'll actually put the refinery. See properly. Actually put the refinery here instead, save some space. Yeah, that's a little bit more sensible. Cargo container, there it is. So that was going to go there, and then we are going to turn. Yeah. Yep, I know what I'm doing now. That can come out. That can come out. And then we're just going to fill that with conveyor ports. So, corner, where are you? You're that way. And I want that to feed directly in from underneath. So, where is it? There it is. We want that to be airtight. These blocks can be a bit funny about airtightness sometimes, I have discovered. Right way round, we run them all the way across to there, and that connects up to the refinery. Cool, right. I'll have to grind that out so we can get in there. I'm going to, wrong one. Take that off for a second. And then put the rest of that into production. How have we got? We've got 8,000 iron, that should be fine. Why are they all going straight into you? Want to help make some stuff, please? There we go. Fantastic. Right, that's better. Where's the small steel cubes, apparently? What's that, Alexander? You really need to learn how to make mechs. Every time you see mine, you want to build one. For your own, not just one of my blueprints. Well, there's multiple ways of getting into it. There is a Mech Engineers Discord server that I'm a member of. That is dedicated to mech building in Space Engineers in all of its various forms. There's links to it on my YouTube page. In fact, there should be a link to it in the description of this stream. So if you want any advice on mech building, pop in there, because I do my mech building the long, roundabout, complicated way, doing it all vanilla. But there are some really good scripts out there, written by some cool people, to automate all of the the walking and balancing side of things using scripts and various blocks. That's probably a little bit of an easier way to get into it to start with, so you can get an idea of how the mechanics of building a mech actually work. That's how I started, and then event controllers became a thing, and I started trying to figure out vanilla ways of doing it. But yeah, go check out the Mech Engineers Discord. Those guys are very helpful. They're very nice. Right, let's see if we can produce the parts for that refinery. Keep writing Stel instead of Steel. Keep going to the wrong inventory for it. Yeah, that's going to take a while. Let's eat some more food and have a little recharge. Ooh, right. So, my entrance to this building would be easier to build if I had the parts necessary for it. Thank you. So, the way in, we are going to have at least some sort of little porch type thing at the front. And I'm just going to build a basic little ramp for the minute while I work out some shapes. Then we're going to have one of the big old gate doors at the front, because I really like them and never use them enough. We're going to have that as the way in. That'll be our front door into here. Cool, right. And I want to have at least a little bit of natural light. I'm going to pop in a couple of windows here. But as old as these window designs are, I still really like this model. Then we can think about a little bit of greebling on the outside, as well as some more functional stuff. So I'm going to stick a couple of these here, because I like the pipe bits in the middle, and I like the grated bits on the side. And just enough space to get in for the things at the back of there. Yeah, cool. Right, and then for the where is it? Outside walls. These new wall blocks. I really like these new blocks. They are cool. One, two, three, like that. One. It's the outside edge. Two. That's going to go in the middle. Light block there. Doo-doo-doo. Light block there. One there. One there. And we will just have the regular one in the middle of that gap. There. And need more interior plates, obviously. And we obviously need lots more interior plates. Missing items. I've run out of iron, have I? Yep. What to have. Back down the hole then. Ah, I've got a big pile of it here, that's not too bad. Oh, hey William, how are you doing? What's that, Chad P? Have I considered building a small little hover skiff so your character can fly up to... That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's going to go on the checklist of things. Seeing as my jetpack is knackered, that would be a very good idea to build. Because I'm not a fan of doing the whole building and welding from like a cockpit flying ship type thing. I find it so confusing and so frustrating. I don't mind building a welding ship for that kind of stuff, but doing all the building is an absolute pain doing it from a cockpit, or at least it is in my opinion. So yeah, a little hovering platform might be a great idea. I need to build an LCD and make myself an actual checklist. Probably be handy.
Inventory full.
Right, cool. And I've just mined away my way out of this pit.
Inventory full.
Yeah. Let's go get another batch of that, just so we've got a little pile of it. Yeah, we have nearly cleared this iron deposit out now, I think. This corner of it's definitely dug out now. Well, may as well scrape out every last bit of it, make use of it. Get to that bit. There we go. That kind of worked. Yeah, not worth the effort. Yeah, number one. Yeah, Chad. Number one list on the number one item on the to-do list is make the to-do list. Right, there we go. That's a nice chunk of iron for the moment. So, what else did I need? I needed interior plates, didn't I? Let's rinse that stone through first, it'll go quicker. Interior plate, thank you. Right, insert wall. Let's bung you in there. Then I wanted to mirror the other side on this side, so that is going to go like that. In fact, that doesn't need to be there anymore, so it's connected over there. Oh, looks like there's another storm of some kind coming in. Yep, there we go. My radiation exposure has just started going up. Lovely. Right. All we need is... Oh, cool. We just need a big pile of steel plate. Cool. There we go. Ooh. Thunder and lightning. Right, we now have all the bits for our proper refinery. Wicked. Cool. There we go. Proper refinery. That's welded. Let's put that floor block back in place. Let's get that welded up. Don't need that refinery in there anymore. Let's make those parts if we can. There we go. Oh, I've been struck by something, and... ugh. Bloody radiation exposure. Fine, I will sit here for 5 minutes. In fact, that has been an hour and a half. Now is a perfect opportunity for me to go and get a cup of tea and have a quick bio break, so I will be back in a couple of minutes. Hopefully this storm will have subsided, and I will stop dying of radiation exposure. Don't add Reavers. Oh yeah, I've never actually played with the Reavers mod, but I might do that sometime. Definitely not for this stream though. But yeah. Ooh, just got struck by lightning. Thank God I don't have lightning damage on. Right, I'll be back in 5 minutes with a fresh cup of tea, so don't go anywhere. See you in a minute. Okay, I am back. with a fresh cup of tea in hand. What's everyone saying while I've been away? Maybe it's a finale for Mech Yard, so I left all those defense mechs. I could just have some kind of, try and spawn some kind of all-out massive battle for the end of Mech Yard. I don't really want to end that series though, it's just... There's so many automated things and so many subgrids in that save file now that the sim speed just chugs walking around. Like, my sprint animation on that save file is now a casual stroll most of the time. Ah, cool. Right. Sun is up. Storm has ended. Okay, right, so... let's finish off that panel. Rebuild the other one on this side. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Make me the parts, please. Right, cool. Okay. Right, we need to finish off the rest of this building then. There's a whole buttload of steel plate I'm going to need for the floor. Front door is fine. Those I am going to change to stairs. Bum bum bum. Where are we? Suggestion for keen devs, if you're watching at any point. A set of stairs without the handrails would be very nice, so that we can make long sets of stairs. Perhaps even stair sets with single-sided rails. Because if I want to do that, I've got to have 3 handrails. Or 4 handrails, rather. It'd be nice to have it as just one... Oop! That is the sound of spider! Spider, spider, spider! Smeg, smeg, smeg! Oh dear god! Oh dear god. Right, let me get in my mech. They usually run away when I'm in the mech. Yeah, right. Give me a second, you little gits. And they'll respawn when I pop up, and hopefully my mech will shoot them. Haha! Get shot. Thank you. Right, I think with all of these spiders, I probably need to start putting my rifle on every single toolbar. I'm sure there was another spider before as well. Whatever. Ooh, defense turrets. That'd be a good idea as well at some point. Might put a few little interior turrets around the place. Now that like that, then I think what I'll do is we'll have some of those blocks, because I really like them. I like the style of them. Some of them there. Some of them there. Oh, now we need to start building our way up. Well, we can do that in a minute. Right, so then that is going to be the basic sort of shape of my factory. We're going to have to put a roof on it in a minute, but I want a docking port, docking bay kind of thing that I can drive my drilling rig onto. So, we are going to put some more pipes in the floor to make this easy. That one there, that one there. That one can come out of there, and then we can pipe directly into there. One. Where are we? Straight piece. There we are. One there, one of them there. Although I'm gonna have to put some stuff out to get into it. And then I'm gonna end up having a platform for it coming out there. So let's take that one out first. Grab some parts for that. That's it, you make them real slow. Right, we got all the parts now? Fantastic. Let's replace that straight piece that we chopped out. Parts for it as well. There we go. Wonderful. And we'll put them back in a second. They were just a placeholder. Well, I figure out what we're going to build. So, how do I want to rig this up so that I can print out one of my drilling rigs? Ugh, also missing parts. Thank you. Right, that's all the bits. Bum, 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 bum. Where is it? Right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We'll call it 7 for now, because it's going to end up being quite large. I'm probably going to end up being larger than that, but I want to try printing this thing out. Well, I can print out parts of it. The subgrid wheels on the front I'm going to have to rebuild from scratch. It'll be a bit of a pain. Oh, no worries, Benoit. Yeah, cheers, man. If you want to rewatch the stream later, it will be available, so feel free to pop back to it when you've got the time. Right, so I need a small grid projector. And I want to power it off the base. I need to at least weld those bits up for it to not screw around. Get those parts made up. Right, that is all of those parts. Cool, right, so first things first, let's pop a projector on the left, right, front and back. It's probably not going to make a lot of difference, because blueprints always seem to blueprint funny, no matter how hard you try to get them to be the right way up. Projector, sweet. Right. I'm also getting radiation exposure again. Fantastic. Let's pop a control panel on the side. I don't need the display for it to be functional. Sweet. Right, projector. There you are. Blueprints of mine. Oh! Okay. Oh, he is aiming at them, he just can't shoot them. Okay. Yeah, I still need to weld all that up, don't I? Right, back to the blueprints. Projector. Blueprints. Sphinx. Yeah. Do. The Sphinx off this for now. Let's go back to that projector because we need to adjust a few things. So, lift it up a little bit. Right way around. There you go. That's a bit better. Projector forward offset. What about there? Because then I can just get to a regular old armor panel at the back. Cool. Okay, right. Let me up there, thank you. Let's offset him by a little bit. Projector. See, I'm pretty damn sure I blueprinted that in the middle, and yet it insists that it's off-center. Really? There we go. Ooh. That's a thought, actually. How much of a pain would it be to set up welders do this for me? Let's take that out. Like that side. Oh, you can't put them in the voxels, can you? It doesn't like it. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Damn, I was going to put a whole row of them in the floor and just weld it up that way, but that's not going to work, is it? Eh. Okay. What if go out and up a block. And I'll just put that welder. This might end up being more hassle than it's worth. Oh, hello, local experimentalist UK. How are you doing? Oh yeah, because they've only got that on that side, haven't they? Yeah. No, I'll just weld it by hand. Or should we? No. Let's try something. Let's try and be a bit more creative. Let's try and weld this up using some shenanigans. Help. I had the group block tools handy. That annoys me that you can't put tools on the floor. It's so annoying. So annoying. Yeah, so maybe that wants to go. Another block out. I'm going to stick one of those in. Maybe row with them. Right, let's build a bunch of parts and see if this is actually going to work, or whether I'm just wasting my time. Right, how are we doing for iron? Not too bad. Got a small chunk of it. Is the radiation exposure finally going down? Oh, no, it's still going up. You can make the part quicker, please. Always motors and steel tubes. It's always what I'm waiting for. That can come out. Rest of that into production. And we need more energy. So, yep, there we go. Life support is low. Let's jump back in there for a second. Ah, cool. Fully charged again. That's them. 1, 2. How are we doing for iron? Oh, let's go get some more iron. We are gonna need it. Go, let's see what we're doing. Yeah, I know, I noticed, Dave. I noticed I'm getting the exposure. It's, I don't really worry too much about the exposure until it gets to, like, over 50. Oop. Oh. Internet connection's gone haywire again. And we're back again, are we? Thank you. Right. Yep, we're back. We're back. Bet that's taken some. No. Cool. Right, let's get rid of these refineries. We don't need them anymore. Parts are better served in other places. Oh yeah, and we also don't need that anymore. Cool, let's take all of those bits then, and let's turn my light off. Right, there we go. Right, these tools, can I position them in such a way that they are actually going to be useful? At least temporarily. I'll build a row of them on this side like that. Is that going to be worth the hassle? We will find out. Oh, that'll be why the wireless internet signals around here are going crazy. There is a fireworks display on. I can hear it from my bedroom. And you might hear the occasional loud bang coming through my microphone. Right, let's see if this is worth all the hassle. Oh, that's also... eat some meat. In fact, let's put that in there. Make some more parts. Is this drill going to be welder? I'll get the right word eventually. Is this going to be worth the hassle, or should I just have spent the last 10 minutes hand welding? was doing the guy next to him. He was doing the guy next to him. He was doing the guy next to him. But none of it's reaching that bloody blueprint. Ow, and it's welding me. Right, so that was a waste of time. Smeg it, we'll just do it by hand. Fine. Ah, they're all going to weld each other up though, so I've turned them all on. Oop. Well, that was wasted. Oh, hey Outcast, yeah, I did just hear a firework, did you? Yeah. Yeah, they just started like 10 minutes ago, and now it's all I can hear. Right, smeg it, we'll just do it the hard way. This bottom row in place. Ooh, what I will do though, is I might... How's my energy low again? Let's just pop a cargo terminal here. Hang on. I'll put that the right way round. That's the thing about the cargo terminals, you can actually stick them on in such a way that the connectors don't join up. Right. Clear that out. Do that again. We'll just have some cargo over here. Right. Also needs metal grids. Alright, there we go. Makes life easier. We'll also move the Mech over here as well, so we can do a better job of protecting us in case any more spiders turn up. Alright, I'll stick him there. You can keep watch for us. Ah, right. Get into it. Let's change that blueprint, actually. So it's showing only the buildable parts, because it's a little bit confusing. Yeah. Ugh, hurry up. some bits for that battery. Oh, we get serious radiation exposure again. Lovely. Go back in there, heal up a little bit. Maybe eat some more food. Again, radiation. Parts for the battery. Go. There we go, back of it's starting to take shape now. I'll get into all the vent controllers and stuff, because they're all here. Right. That's our ejector system. Let's make some more displays. What was that? Oh yeah, that's another battery. We need parts for that too, definitely. Back for a second. What's wrong with... Oh, keep forgetting I can't do that. Thank you, robot. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted you there for. Make some more parts then. That radiation exposure is becoming a bit of a problem though. Oh yeah, it is now officially a problem. I'm taking damage. Right, fine. We'll sit here for a second. We'll wait for this radiation problem to go away. Go and quickly get back in here. Ah. Bum bum bum. The veggie seed. And we will plant a few more crops. Do wish there was a way of, or a vanilla way of automating crop planting. Check all the mech's ammo supplies. Useless unless you like. You should have a decent bit. I will double check him now, actually. And to be honest, wish those fireworks would be quiet. It's hard to think when they're going off like that. Yeah, to be honest, I'm probably going to set up a few interior turrets at some point very soon. Grab another bunch of them. You know what? Have I got any crisps left on me? Oh, I have. That's fine. That is fine. Right, my radiation sickness has gone down a bit. But there is another storm starting, so wicked. Wonderful. Perfect. Right, so that is the next battery done up. And that is that done up. And I'm getting smacked by things. Awesome. Right, let's... Oh yeah, I can't do that. Put that into place. That leaves displays. We got any? No. Oh, my radiation sickness is getting out of hand again. Ugh. Fine. Fine. Oh yeah, while we're here. Mech's ammo. Oh, he's got plenty of bullets for the moment. He's got all the ammunition that he spawned with, mostly, still, so that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Radiation storm's a pain, though. Yep, really helpful. Can't see a damn thing. Struck by lightning again. God, I turned the lightning damage off. Right, I'm going back into here, so I'm not just sitting in the mech being bored and waiting. There we go. Cute. 16,000 ice. Might need to get some more of that soon. Yeah, is there any more stuff that needs naming while we wait for that? Oh yeah, all of these. Change the names. They're the floodlights that are in here, aren't they? Yeah, cool, alright. Reset name. What are we going to call it? D. Red Farm 01. Greenhouse. Floodlights. Go, that could be that. That could be the refinery. Set the names on them. There we go. Event fan. I don't know which one that is. Is that the one on the roof, I presume? Oh yeah, yeah. That's the one on the roof. Be event. Greenhouse intake. Or that one. Right, my radiation down a bit more. We go back outside without dying immediately. Yeah. We'll see how far we go. Yeah, I do think this is going to be way too much pain to weld up by hand. But maybe let's actually reassess a welding setup. Something that will work better. What do I need for that? Interior plate. Oh, that's the wrong button. Interior plate. You know what? They were too far away last time. That's gonna be too close for the wheel. Yeah, obviously. Too close for that. If I remove the wheel, weld it up myself later on. What if we do it that way? Of course, it needs interior snagging plate. Always interior plate. When it's not, it's motors. You. Right. Try a different way to see what happens. Ow. Hurts. Oh yeah, and then that one. Turn that on. That's slowly getting built. Turn you on. Okay, maybe I just needed to move it in a little bit closer. Oh, just build me a large steel tube first, please. Oh, you're doing it now. Why does it keep going to the food processor first in that list? That's so irritating. Are we running out of iron again? Yes. Oh no, we've got 3,000 of it left. Would you just give me the fucking large steel tubes first? Stop putting them into that. Give me them, I'll do it myself. Oh, now you've done it. Obviously. Right, that has probably rinsed through a whole bunch of stuff now, hasn't it? Yeah. So, let's just queue up a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna need loads more steel plates, loads more motors, loads more of them. Displays, I know I need a couple of detector components, a couple of radio components. Right, let's try doing the other side in a similar fashion, if we've got the bits that we need. What do we need? Interior plate, obviously. Make that for us first. We add a find the right way? There we go. Conveyor tube. That, and then we built a bunch of welders on top of that. There we go. And he's just about active, so we can hopefully get him to help do the rest of it. No small steel tubes, please. Or something else is nicking them first. Probably a welder. And we have finally run out of iron. Fine. Put all that junk back in there that we don't need. Oh. Ow. Ugh, really just need 2 steel tubes. Not nicking from. Alright, I'll cancel all of that. Except for some of them. Gonna get that to dismantle some of them for a minute. Oh, and then the small steel tubes are going to disappear anyway. Into something, aren't they? Yeah, oh, you know what, smeg it, we'll just go get more iron. Really need. Ah, let me over. Oh, I've run out of power, but I'm not. My suit's not kicking off. Fine. Oh, hey, Outcast, you have returned with red curry noodle bowl. Oh, I'm jealous. It does sound good, doesn't it, Dave? Future storm inbound. I'm going to grind back the parts on this side. Mostly done that side. Of course I haven't got the backing steel tube I need for that. Right. For a second, all welders turn off and stop stealing my stuff. You make me some small steel tubes so I can finish off that side. You can all turn back on. You can get finished. That was the wrong button. Ah, you are on. You just don't have enough parts left. Fine. Right. More iron. Right, where are we up to? Yeah, we've made a good way through this iron deposit now. Got a good chunk about the floor. Probably won't be long until we're gonna have to go and look, or just start going to another iron deposit. I've already found at least one more, but it's a bit of a pain to get to. There's another thing on the list. I need to make...
Inventory full.
Oh, there's a big pile there. I need to make some access ramps so I can get in and out. Of this valley a little bit easier. Because I've had a little bit of a nosy with the old spectator cam, and there doesn't seem to be a sensible way out of this valley. Not one that I can get out with a mech, or without flying. So, probably, or definitely, gonna have to build a ramp somewhere. Or more than one ramp, actually. Probably going to build a couple of ramps. What are we on? 2.5 hours just passed. That's fine. Loads of time left.
Inventory full.
Oh, sun's going down again. Right, let's queue up another bunch of stuff again. Yeah, we need a whole bunch of that. New computers. Put some displays in there. Some more tubes, maybe. I think some glass as well. Might be more metal grids. That steel plate is disappearing as quickly as it's getting made. Pretty much. Yep, it's all going straight into that welder. Which doesn't seem to be using it, it just seems to be storing it. Okay. Ah, we can turn you on as well. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Ah, there we go. He is slowly filling up, welding up. Most of that side done. Look at it. A new one. More steel plates in there. That's definitely getting used a little bit more frequently. Computer's going in. What's that missing? Large steel tubes. How long's this bloody fireworks show going to go on for? I can hear Celine Dion on the horizon now, and I'm not enjoying it. Ugh. Yeah, that welder did just want all the steel plate for some reason. Not sure why, but... You're gonna make me build a welding contraption, aren't you? This is not going as smoothly or as easily as I was hoping it would. Okay. Yes, for some reason the fireworks show, Outcast, is blasting the Titanic theme tune at full volume. And it is only about 3 miles from my house, so I can hear it clear as day. Now what, I have to build some kind of welding thing, pistons to get this all done. Let's take them out. And is it 8:45? Surely it must be over soon. Oop. What was that? Oh, all the steel plate. For some reason, that welder just wanted all of the plate for itself. Not entirely sure why. Ooh, my health is actually really, really low. Survival kit. Where are you? You're over here. Didn't notice my health was that low. Could run on till 10, hoping for 9. Yes, Dave, fine. Oh, there was a big, big, big boom. Hopefully that was the finale. Are you going to be done with your fireworks now? Right, I'm healed, I'm energized, and I am... Oh, I'm getting chased by spiders. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, there's 2 of them. And I'm out of ammunition. Great. Haha. I tricked you. Right, we are out of rifle ammo. That's good. It is time then, for the moment, to switch that over to our pistol. I haven't really used an awful lot of. I need to redo this in a way that's actually going to be useful to me. We've started building it a little bit higher, but whatever. It is what it is now. How can I get a piston? A set of pistons in here reasonably. Exterior plate. Nope, steel plate them. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to use that. I need to use that. How can we do this? How can we do this? How can we get a piston arm into the places that we need to get it into? Steel plate for that. That's still going to be way too close. Oop. Oh. Oh, I'll just use whatever parts for now. I'm not too fussed. Right, steel plates for piston arm. And then I'm gonna need a ramp to get up there, because I insisted on doing this with no jetpack. There we go, we should do it. Do it. No, we need one more. There we go, okay, right, so. That's that height. I want to weld about that height. I need to be able to extend out. So if I pop that on there, that's on there. Get up on top of that. To be honest, Outcast, I've been thinking of doing some kind of survival series on that walking farm. Maybe. And just dropping it onto a planet as it is and trying to keep it running. Because it's actually, that mobile farm is really power hungry with all of the moving parts, all of the controls that it has in it. It's like, yeah, like I said, it's very power hungry. So actually, you've got to do quite a lot to keep it running. It needs either a fair chunk of ice, or you need a nice sunny planet, or you need to be lucky and get some uranium, because it has got a reactor on it. That's still going to be too close to do half of it though. Ugh. Ryan, don't go with it. Different idea. Let's give it 3 axes of movement. Hopefully. I don't just create an absolute monstrous clang fest. Oh, in fact, actually, grind. Oh no, actually I want the room. Yeah, better idea. Oops. Trying to visualize crazy contraptions in my head on the fly is a bit more confusing than it might seem. Bum, 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 bum. I want it to be able to move forward and backward, left and right, and up and down, so it can cover everything. Oh yeah, it is on a rotor. Could spin it. I've not built it in a particularly sensible place though. Put that there. Put a piston there. Move back and forth. Again, I keep trying to fly, and I know I can't, but I keep trying to press the button anyway. Right, okay. If I put that on there, move that way and that way. Put that on there. Get this back over here. And just do some sort of weird, stupid snake arm thing. But I need to be able to go up and down, idiot. Ooh. So, piston there. This thing's going to be completely stupid and totally over-engineered. Just to do something simple, but yeah, why not? Generally the name of my game, over-engineering things. I know people have complained about it in my comment sections before, saying you've made that way too complicated, and my entire point was, yeah, and? That was the point. Doing something stupid. Complicated. Because why not? Right, then that can lift up and down. That can go forward and backward. Oop, pressed the wrong button there. Sorry about that. And then we could finally put a bunch of welders kind of like that. But I need to move the whole thing forwards. Oh no, that wasn't the right one. Was that one. Right, I think the fireworks have stopped now. I'm not going deaf anymore. Oh yeah. Keep putting that on. Wrong orientation. Must be that way. I'm going to dismantle this whole thing eventually, so I'm not really too bothered what parts I make out of for the moment. Finally, welders again. Right, so it's all like that. Oh yeah, I need to bring it down again, just for some comedy value. Right, then we're low enough to get everything. We can lift up. And are we too close? Or not close enough? Welder. Go there if we had some room. Right, let's try and get some of this nonsense welded up. See how completely unusable this contraption is. And I welded the wrong thing, obviously. Give me those parts back. You. Right, grab them. Oop. And grab those bits. Ah, we've actually got them. That's good. I could do with eating some more food. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you very much, Mowgli. Oh, I just got smacked by something. Lovely. No, what's it? It's that one. That one. It's more ridiculousness. I have any steel plate on me. Nope, good. Grab a load of those bits. And we've got it all. Marvellous. Oh, and I fell off. Obviously. Of course I did. Right. Extend that out a bit. I can. Lovely. Oh, getting whacked with more stuff. Yeah, right, first things first, we are also to put the inertia sensor on that stuff so it doesn't break, freak out. Stop wobbling manically. What else needs fixing? That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. That's just these ones here. Cool, and that's all the pieces. Right, that's you. That's you. And that's you. Right, that's all the nonsense welded up. However, oh no, the fireworks have started again. Lovely. Ow. Let's not get smacked in the head by that when it drops. I'm just going to jump back on the mech for a minute. Piston head. Oh yeah, I've missed the piston head over. Cool. Well, we'll go back and check that in a second. That'll do. Oh yeah, you are completely correct. That's one of the reasons I do like doing this stuff on stream, is you've got more sets of eyes looking at things, reminding you of when you've made a silly mistake or forgotten something really obvious. Of course, I didn't build that anywhere near close enough. Not close enough that time. Oh, for... Fine. Tube and a plate, that's all it really needs. There we go, tube and a plate. Cool, right. That all good? Piston head, piston head, piston head, piston head. Right, the weird snake of pistons. Should be completely the wrong way around, because I'm an idiot. Yep, I'm an idiot. I've made it completely fucking useless. Designed it wrong. Ow, so we're getting smacked. That needs to be fully extended out. That's not going to work because that is in the way. Ugh, I didn't think about any of that. Idiot. Well, this is going well. Completely did not build that the right way round at all. Don't really do welding machines too often, so yep, I've completely smacked that up. Grind all this down, let it drop and rebuild it. There you go. Yeah, so I need that piston to be the other way around. Need that to be up here. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I built that. Wrong way. Well, I've got all the parts I need here now, so I'm just trying to rebuild it the correct way. Yeah. That needs to be that bloody way around, so it can actually extend out, not towards the building. Idiot. Ah, fool. Right, so that'll actually be able to extend out now. And then we're going to need to grind all this down again, so I can actually move around and do stuff. Yeah, because I want that to be able to actually stand out. Not on 0. That bit, so I can get out. Bum bum bum. Probably should have built a welding ship at this rate. Probably would have been easier and less fat. But I like doing machinery, so I'm going to do it like this anyway. Lift up. Move out. Right, I think I might have set this up in a bit more usable fashion now. Thank you. There we go. That's the one. No, built that too high. Wicked. Oof. Right, so I can push up, I can lift up and down, I can move in the right bloody direction this time. Good. Right, okay. Right, I think that. And then can I put a welder on the end of that, or are you still going to give me shit? You're still going to give me grief, and I won't be able to extend it out anyway. Yeah. Oop. On the bottom as always. Right, let's weld up this nonsense, see if this actually works. And inertia sensor on you. Weld you back up. How are the cats dealing with the fireworks? The cats are fine. All of my cats are rescues, so they're all used to life on the streets and all that kind of loud kind of nonsense. They're all pampered house cats these days, but yeah. One of them is literally sitting on the back of my chair right behind my head, fast asleep. She cares not for human nonsense like fireworks. Doesn't really faze her. And none of the new cats I got recently are particularly bothered. They're all, again, all rescue cats essentially, so they're all used to the sounds of stupid human nonsense. Am I out of small steel tubes again? Always the small steel tubes, every single time. Yep, well, let's make some more small steel tubes and get some energy in the meantime. Yes, it is starting to look like a bit like a hamster habitat. It's not quite what I envisioned. I was hoping to have this thing up and running by now, but yeah, building welding rigs isn't really one of my primary skills. I don't really do it too often, so I didn't get the tubes. There we go. Now I've got the tubes. I mean, it is all going to get ground out eventually anyway. I'm going to have to rebuild it on the other side, hopefully a bit more sensibly. And again, by the time we get around to doing the other side, I'll probably have come up with a more sensible way of doing this. All components withdrawn successfully. Should be able to get rid of that, get rid of that, that. We move that back a little bit. Oh, no, 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 don't keep going, don't keep going. There we go, leave that on 0. That can reach a bit better. Yeah, okay, that's mostly done that side. Oh, it's because that drill's not, it's because that welder's not finished. Welder needs motors. Haven't got any motors. Let's make some motors. There we go. What was that? Let's do some more interior plate. Some more construction components. Metal grids are fine. Small steel tubes. Nope, that's all I've got on them. We need construction components. We run out of them. Get them up next. Cool, right, stuff's actually building sort of reasonably now. What we rinsing through? More construction components. Build some more of them. They all been used? They all good? Right, let's pull that one back a bit. Push it out rather. Yeah, that's clear. Yeah, let's reach in some more of it. Push it a little bit further. Doing too bad actually. What's that missing? Radio components. I knew I'd need some of them eventually. Radio components. Let's build 10 of them. Okay, sweet. That's done a reasonably decent chunk of this side. Back in for a second, see if we can get anything else. Can't put that in anymore without hitting it. Yeah, that's as close as we're going to get, because we are now touching with the welders. Well, that's a good half of it done. Give yourself a little bit of room. You do lift that up a bit, set to 0. Oh, no, 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 come back down, come back down. There we go. A bit all looking good? Yeah, okay, let's lift it up slightly more. Cool, we'll pull it back a bit. Where are we? There, that one. And then we can bring that in a bit. Cool, that's whizzing through a whole bunch of that stuff. What have we run short of then? We just got to a point where we can't reach anything else. We'll put some of them in there. Because we've got motors, we've got... Yeah, it's not using any power cells, it's not using any of them. We've got small steel tubes, we've got metal grids. Not glass. Ooh, actually, before I step up there, let's turn those welders off so I don't get fried. What are you missing? Computers. Oh, is that what I'm missing? Oh, right, yeah. Build another 100 of them then. Welders can go back on again then. That thruster missing. Metal grid. Got metal grids? We have. It just isn't reaching. Not quite good. Yeah? Alright, that looks alright on this side. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh. Hungry. Again, let's not eat the raw meat. Well, the hamster tube was definitely the convoluted way around of doing this, but it worked, so... move him out of the way. Because I'm going to build another one. Oh, my internet signal gone again. Come on, internet. Sort your life out, please. That's fine. Right. If my internet signal's being a bit fussy for the next few minutes, forgive me. It's decided to die. Oh, are we back at full strength? I think we are. Oh no, the connection's all over the place. Well, hopefully you can bear with the choppy connection for the next few minutes until it sorts itself out. It'll sort itself out in a minute. Right, then we need the piston, didn't we? Yeah, piston, another curve, please. Internet's burp, yeah. Are you back to green now, internet signal? It looks like it's back in the green again. Hopefully, it's not lagging out on you guys too much. Yeah, another piston. It was another round piece, wasn't it? Yeah, another round piece, another piston. Because if you're going to build a contraption, why not build it completely unnecessarily over the top? Oh, spiders! Oh, spider in the distance. Spider in the distance. Get down. There you are. Get shot. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad I have that robot there to keep me alive. It's like charge just a few dropped frames. That's alright then. As long as everyone can still see and hear. That's the important bit. Another one. Another one. How am I on? 3.5 hours. Right, okay, well, another half hour. Something tells me I'm not going to have this bloody grilling rig up and running in that time. Get as far as we can. Right, this is a bit where I get completed. Curve, straight curve. Curve, curve one. Straight on. No interior plates. Wait. Oh, yeah. Interior plates. There we go. Why not? Has something been damaged? Oh. Ah, typical. Okay, go. Oh, loads of stuff. We were around that side and putting another third piece in there. One, two, curve, curve. Welders. Play that one. Or welder. Okay. Right, well let's weld the top up first. Go. But Wally Julia, hello, hey Dread. Hope you're doing alright. I take it your new PC arrived. Perhaps can you please share what? I don't have a new PC. I have the same old PC. It's just a pre-build. I can't remember what's in it at the moment. It's not the greatest PC in the world, like, but it's also not the worst. Always the smallest of tubes. There we go. thought I missed one, but we'll get back to that in a minute. More food is needed. Really bad at staying on top of the old eating, staying alive. Iron is I've still got 4,500 of it. That's fine. Got a little while. The other assembler is still on. It's assembly. That's why it didn't take it so long. Because I left it on disassembly, like an idiot. Let's go there slowly. But once I've got the mining rig set up, we can start thinking about upgrading the factory. Put the modules on it so it's faster and more efficient. There we go. Some more bit. Cube's done. Customs. Only more. Like. What? Go. You share the sensor. You don't have the sensor so you don't stop wobbling around like that. Cool. Right. Zero. Outlet bits. That's 0. That outlet bit. Right, cool. Let's get a welder off. Now we can do something like that. Oh, we just need construction. That's bad. More. Ruby. You are. Need more construction. Bunch of them, bunch of them, bunch of them. Computers. You on? How did you get there? Why aren't you welding your mate on? On this side, not welding, so I've got like another one thing. Oh, I know why, idiots. I'm not connected them all at that. Like this structure thing. That looks cool. Let's see. Right, that's done. There we go. Right, more welding is up. Right, next to there. Oh. There we go. We are back. Oh, I want to get back. Okay. It's going to be low. Ah, yeah, but that's good. What's that? Wait, I'm not a massive like PC techie kind of guy. But I'm really like good at building my own stuff. Right. Yep. Are you getting built? Yeah, there you are. Oh, Black Armor told you about me. Apparently so. A few people have said that. Oh, he said that himself. Black Armor told me about you. You're essentially a spiritual successor in terms of mech builds, he said. Apparently so. A few people have made that comparison. It's quite a nice compliment, actually. Particularly seeing as right, Black Armor's videos were where I got most of my initial inspiration and ideas from. Was copying the things that he'd been doing, reverse engineering his ideas and figuring out how you can do all this stuff in space engines. But oh, that is actually a really nice compliment. I'll just stick that up there for a minute. Yay, it's actually building properly now. What part? Oh, that's an idea. Let's dump the stuff I've got on me. Built. Pull. There, back a little bit. Pull it some more. Let's get my spider out of the way so I don't smash him with that welder armor. Nearly there. A bit more. Cool. Right, let's bring it in a little bit just to make sure we've got and level. That's all pretty good now. Move that back. Can't see a damn thing because all this nonsense is in my way. Looks like there's a few missing blocks up top on this side. So, room to lift it up? No. Wall. A little bit there. There we go. Pop that while he will tries. Want to see some really funny clang. Build a single mag plate in 0G, fly to the dead centre of the sticky side, and drop a huge ore blob. Oh, I think I've seen that kind of stuff before. I've had some fun with mag plates in 0 gravity before. Got the right height. Alright to me. A little bit go with that stuff and back a bit. Right, nothing too bad. What's the projector saying now? Ah. It would appear that it is done. Cool. Okay. So that is now all effectively printed in there. Let's move these out of the way. Let's actually turn all of those welders off. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I can now, hopefully, add that wheel that side of me. Add that wheel that side. And weld it up itself, and then I have to figure out how to rebuild the front end. Ah, great big stubborn wheel in the front. It's missed it, got a little block. It's not welded up. Yeah, to the cover. Incomplete. No, this might be actually right in the middle. Back. That's in one, it's very comfortable. Just making a cockpit. Project the back on for a second. Multiple grids are not supported, yeah, I know, bloody blah. It can immediately disappear. anything else but just so I can put that on. Build progress. 710 out of 710. Well, I know for a fact that my reactors have not been built properly, so you are lying. That seems to be the only thing that oh. They run directly there. You know what? It doesn't really matter because I haven't got uranium anyway, so I'm not going to worry about the reactors for now. We'll do them later. The biggest problem right now is rebuilding subgrid wheel from the front. Then I need to rebuild the drone. Oh, that might be it actually. Oh, Bill. Hello, by the way. Oh, hello, Deathlock. Deathlock. That might be it. The reactors might be missing something vital that I need to get from space. I bet they are, aren't they? Reactors, small grid, reactor components. Yeah, that's why I did the build, because I haven't got any reactor components, and I haven't made any. So that'll be why. Well, that's the answer to that mystery. Right then. Upgrade wheels on a good thing. I've only got about 10 minutes left of what I was going to do for this stream anyway, so we'll have a quick little mess around, figure out what earth I was doing with them. Now, do I have a screenshot that you can import? Yes, I do. Fantastic. There is a screenshot. Oh. Give you a reasonable idea of what's going on there. Right, okay, so these subgrid wheels. Ah, sorry. Got new steel? Yes, we are. Loads of bits. That's fine. So these things right in the middle. They were level. Level. Yeah. Yeah, okay, right. Think. Yeah, I'm not. Like that. That. And it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1. Quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Either 3 by 3 or 2 by 2. Or the 20. Not that way round. Gone. Is it the 3 or is it the 2? It would help if I put it in that thing. That goes in there. Then would be what's the level that wheel there. And then it had a wider wheelbase. On the back it did. You did it. Might need it. Actually, yeah, I think it was. Oh, right. Five, 3 by 3. Right down. Every time. Every time. Yeah, that was one. It's that, and they were spaced. How were they spaced? Spaced like that one. One block gap. That one. Yeah, that looked about right. Cool. One, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. That, 1, 2, 3. That goes. You thought it was a pod racer. I have been considering trying to figure out how to make a pod racer actually. Can't be that hard to get the wheels right. Way round. Go right. Left. That way. That way round. That way round. Cool, right, that was the front end of this thing. Why am I welding it like that? Let's just put let's get the welding on. Oh, got that then. So, very good. Very good. Let's bring the whole arm forward. And let's also turn those welders back on again. Go, using. Oh. Back into one of the ones before. With it. Go. Forward and up there. Finally run out of iron, haven't we? Yes, we have. And we are literally on the floor. Okay. Well then, I am going to leave here then now. Made a fairly decent little bit of progress. Hoping to get this thing up and running, but it is what it is. And then we need to go and get some more iron, and we need to make the mining drone that is going to sit on top of him. Well, if I switch to that view, you can see he's got a little docking port on the top of him. So, yeah, okay. Well, before we go, let's grab a screenshot so I can make a thumbnail for the episode. Not too bad. Stop over here. Oop, wrong one. Oh, yeah, we'll call that a screenshot for this episode. Pretty ridiculous contract and built. Yeah, very close, Dave. We just need to go and grab a little bit more iron next time. So, at the start of the next stream, next weekend, we will grab some iron first thing, get the drone up and running, go and mine some more resources, and preferably build a ramp so I can get out here and actually explore around a little bit. So I'm 5 episodes into this. I'm about 20 hours in. I've only really messed around in this little valley here. So, I'll be back again with this stream at the same time next Sunday. I'll also be working on the next episode of Alien Survival throughout the week. If you haven't already watched it, please go and watch the episode that I released yesterday. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. And I'll be back next time for some more mechanical shenanigans. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.